So today we are going to know that how we can create a IAM user in the AWS account. So first I have to go and sign in my AWS account. So first of all we have to create a IAM user. We have to log into as a root user, or we can do it also with another administrator's account. So right now first of all I am logging using a root user's account. So here it is. You can do like now go to the search box, type IAM, select the first option. From here you can directly get the link of users, or you can go to IAM, and then also you can select the users option. You can also see that you will get roles, policies, and user groups options also. So here you can see that I have a user already created whose name is Neil, and it belongs to the admins group. It was his last activity was 34 minutes ago. He don't have any multi-factor authentication, and because I am a root user, I can see other details also, that when he has changed his password. So right now we are going to first of all add a user. Type the username, like for example I type Lily. Then you can enable access to console, because by you can make Lily enable to access her AWS account via the management console or via the command line console. Here if we choose the enable console access optional, it will enable a password that allows users to sign into the AWS management account. So let's see what we can do. Custom password, you can create a custom password for Lily, but usually I think that auto generated should be more preferred. Just click next. Here we get 3 different permission options, whether you can add user to the group, copy permissions from the another user, attach a policy directly to the user. So here what we are going to do, we are going to add the user to the existing group. So from here you will get a list of groups, or you can create a new group. So I am going to create a new group. We can give the group name also. So I am giving group name. We can attach different policies also. So I am get here. You can read any permission. So I will close it. Just select the permission, choose next, create user group. Then I can assign a single user to multiple groups. So we can assign Lily to admins also and developers also. So click next. Here you can see the full detail of this user. The console password will be auto generated password, and once the user get entered into his her AWS account for first time, they will be required to set a password, so they can choose password as of their choice. And so here is the permission summary. So first, get to understand, we are going to understand that what the permissions will be of Lily. So Lily belongs to two groups, which is one is admins and another is developer have a very restricted policies, like it will only have one policy. But Lily also belongs to the administrators group also, which have the administrators privileges. So you can say that Lily will get the permissions which are combined of all the total groups which it is belonging from. So we can add new tag also. For example, it is a key value pair, so we can add department key and its value will be ID. Okay, so create user. Now I can see its password because they have created. I can copy the password. Let me show you the password. It's something like that, and I have copied the password. Actually, by default, in AWS the password length should be of 8 characters, but this is of 6 characters because I have changed it in the IAM user setting. So you can do that also. And enable sign in instruction, you can send an email to the user to how they can log in into their account. You can download a .csv file also, return to the, or you can return to the users list. So let's see information about our user. So here you can see the user information. Let me sign in as Lily. So first I sign out from my root account, click sign in, go to click on IAM user. Now you have to enter 12 digit of account ID, or you can use the alias, account alias. So I'm going to use the account alias. So I am Lily. So sorry, it is I am Roger. So next, now name is Lily, password is and sign in. So as I told you earlier that whenever the user will log in first time in their account, they will be asked to set their new password. So now we are going to make a new password. So we have a new and confirm password changes. And now I have entered in Lily's account. So as we know that Lily have very restricted account access. So if you go to IAM policies, and let's see that what Lily can do, because it is not a root user account or not any other thing. So users, you can see Neil, and uh, let us edit the account of Lily. We can add or remove permissions, so let's remove the administrator access of Lily. So yes, remove. Now let's, since the administrator access of Lily has been removed, so let's try to do some actions that I think only administrators can do. So refresh. So as you can see, you do not have permission required to perform this operation. Ask your administrator to add permission. So I think we can't do anything without the administrator permission because Lily account has very limited access. So let's see that what things only root user can do in AWS. So as you can see here, and so here you can see that although cloud conformity strongly recommends that you avoid using AWS root user for everyday task, for the administrative ones there are particular actions such as changing the root password, reviewing account billing information, changing account payment options, restoring IAM user policy permissions. So these actions can only be done via the root user. So that's why it is generally recommended that as you can see here that you use root only for the few tasks that require it. For example, changing your account setting, activating AWS identity and access management IAM, which we have seen in this video, to and billing and cost management, changing your root password and enabling multi-factor authentication MFA. So here it is, and let's see what things let's switch role. Okay, so we will discuss roles later, but first I will log out from the account, sign out. Now enter in this account as Neil and see that what Neil will see. Password. So let's go to IAM. See users. So now we can see that Lily only have the developer permissions and Neil have the admin privileges. So that's all about today. Thank you. And if you get to know something about interesting about this topic, then please leave a comment about that. I will definitely read it. Thank you.